Erad, and Erad begot Mehujael, and Mehujael begot Methushael, and Methushael begot Lamech. Then Lamech took for himself 2 wives. So a lot of first, right? First person born, right? First human being born, which is Cain. First murder, which is Cain, killing Abel. First city to be built by Cain. First polygamy. Lamech has 2 wives. And Lamech is one arrogant man. He's like Cain and then some. The name of one was Ada, and the name of the second was Zillah. And Ada bore Jabal. He was the father of those who dwell in tents and have livestock. So here, this is now, people started to be specialized in different things, different occupations. So here they make tents and they have livestock. So they live kind of like there's a group of people that are in Egypt, are in the wilderness, Bedouins, like Bedouins. His brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all those who played the harp and flute. They started music, instruments. They're the ones that started it. Probably started it first before the other ones. Secular music hit the ground already. And as for Zillah, she also bore Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every craftsman in bronze and iron. So here's an inventor that knows how to do things with metals. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. Then Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice. Wives of Lamech, listen to my speech. Is it, forgive my English, but this is speaking in the third person, right? Right? He says, he's talking, so he's got his 2 wives, right? Ada and Zillah. Hear my voice, wives of Lamech. Right? The guy is so arrogant. He's like, look at me. I'm Lamech. Wives of Lamech? Aren't you lucky? Here with me. The guy he's crazy. He gets even crazier. Watch this. Wives of Lamech, listen to my speech. Wow, okay, well that must be really important. For I have killed a man for wounding me. But I'm not like Cain. It was self-defense. Not for trying to kill me. He just hurt him. He's like, you hurt me, I'll kill you. That's what he did. He killed a man for wounding him. Even a young man for hurting me. You hurt me? I don't hurt you back. I kill you. The guy is really out of his mind. He's so proud, so arrogant. He's like boastful. And then he says, if Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, that's what God told him. Well, Cain just did it out of like pure anger that turned into wrath. I did it for self-protection. Then Lamech 77-fold. And he doesn't mention the name of God, but what he's really longing for is what? He feels insecure himself. He's longing that God would protect him. He wants protection. He says, I deserve 77-fold. Because he did it because he was bad. These people hurt me and wounded me, and I am killing them. And he wants that. And again, we see just murder goes and pride and just keeps going worse and worse. However, though, there's another line that is going on. Verse 25, and Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son, and named him Seth. For God has appointed another seed for me instead of Abel, whom Cain killed. She no longer has a relationship with Cain, but she's like, what do I do about Abel? I want Abel back. And so God gave her Seth. And the word Seth means granted. And I want you to know that, Cain, Abel, life is a gift, but life is short. Do you choose the way of Cain? The way of pride even through religion, through approaching God, your path, through lip service, through showing off in whatever way. That's the way of Cain, it's rejected. Or do you go this other path? Maybe you've had a tragedy that you went through, something really difficult, very painful. Like for them, it was the death of their son. That is not easy. Death of a son is not death of a child. To the parents, that is a very traumatic thing. But God says, I can heal you. Are you ready to start a new chapter with me? Put behind whatever painful, difficult, sinful, whatever. Just put it behind. Are you ready to repent? And let me grant you, Seth. I have granted you a new chance. I want to come and let you experience my grace. Will you take my grace and start a new chapter with me? And let me start a new chapter in your life. Let me take you on a new journey. If you will take the path of Seth, I'll tell you where this is going to take you. Verse 26, and as for Seth, to him also a son was born, and he named him Enosh. Enosh, then men began to call on the name of the Lord. Enosh means man, but it also means frail, means weak, means mortal. He says, listen, if you are willing to start a new chapter today with me, because you've realized that life is a gift and life is short and you don't want to go and live it Cain's way, I want you to come to me and approach it the Seth way, the grace way, the new chance that I want to give you. And if you accept my new chance, you have to also approach me the right way, the way of Enosh, of humility, knowing that you are weak, that you have nothing to offer, but you come and you say, Lord, I give you back from what you have given me. I am not worthy, I don't deserve. I come with humility, accepting this new chance that you give me. And I take it, and I want to go on with you, Lord. And if you do that, watch what's going to happen in your relationship with God. Then men began to call on the name of the Lord. You're going to start on this new journey in your relationship with God, getting close to God, drawing near to Him. But this journey is not going to end just with you. This journey is going to go to people around you, because it's not just then man or then Enosh. It says then men. People are going to start to say, you know what? I want this way of weakness, but grace and experiencing God, because I don't want to waste my life. Peter says, it's enough the time that we've already wasted. Let's push on for the time that's to come. And I pray that as we end tonight, I pray that we just sit before the Lord for a few minutes and ask the question is, do I really know the fact, the truth, that life is a gift? I'm not in control of it, and it is a breath. Life is short. If that's the case, what are you doing with your life right now? I feel like I really don't know. I'm just kind of like going with it. Not a good approach. Or maybe there's someone here or someone listening that maybe knows that they're deliberately disobeying God. Please get out of the way of Cain now, while there's still a chance. Please get out and hear the voice of the Lord that says, if you do well, will you not be accepted? If you do not do well, sin lies at the door and its desires for you, but you should rule over it. Don't let that sin pounce on you. Don't open that door. Don't do it. You'll end up a vagabond and a fugitive. Don't do it. But maybe you feel, I messed up. I blew it. I feel like I've gone too far. God says, here's Seth. I want to grant you another chance. Will you accept it with weakness and humility and allow me to be glorified? Not you showing off, not the Cain way. Me be glorified so that men may start calling on the name of the Lord. I want to use you. But will you humble yourself before me? If we could spend a few minutes and just open time in prayer. As many people as want to pray, just open time for prayer out loud.